It's Goulburn Cup Day on Sunday. 8 great races on the program. The first event goes at 12:04. Hi, my name is Greg Hayes. Normally what I'm doing with these previews is finding 4 good bets on the program. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it up, change it up this week, seeing it is a feature day. I've got a couple of good things on the program. I've also got a race where I like a Quinella, and I think I'll go with a trifecta in the Cup, but more on that in a moment. The first of my good things appears in race 1. It's number 4, Highlands Warrior. Now, there was some money for this horse last time out, and if it had saluted, it would have been a pretty big celebration for the connections. Dennis Day trains this one, the president of the club. Now, the horse looked like it was going to race straight to the top, then got rough going into the first corner, galloped, and it looked to have taken itself out of play, but it balanced up, got back into the race, and then again takes off from the tail of the field. As we have a look at the replay, this is coming into the final corner, and it went rough again. And then winning chances up in smoke, but then had the audacity to get down and chase hard late. Did a really good job, and I think this one's got a little bit of ability. I think we should be following this one. So in race 1, I'm pretty keen on the chances of Highlands Warrior, especially if it can roll to the top. And it looks like it's got pretty good gate speed. It all but crossed last time out at Goulburn. So that's race 1, horse number 4. Second of my good things, I've got a bit of a gap in the program, going all the way to race 6, and I'm going with horse number 6, and that's Carinya Gill. Now this one's trained by Nathan Turnbull. Jai Coney will take the drive. Certainly beaten at Canberra last time out. Jet Turnbull drove on that occasion. We'll have a look at the replay, looking for Jet's blue and red colours, gets absolutely buried on the inside. Jet climbing all over them, just couldn't get a run. And then when 6 again galloped on the home corner, all of a sudden the horse was able to squeeze out of the pocket, get to the outside, charge late, just miss. But I think the form's really good. And it's drawn awkwardly, so no chance of getting buried on the pegs this time out. Jai Coney driving well at the moment, so that is in race 6, horse 6, Carinya Gill. Now, race number 7. This is a really strong up to 70 race, and what I've come up with is a box Quinella. I'm going to go with number 3 Carboneer, who's in super form at the moment, but this is obviously an acid test. I'm going to throw in horse number 5, Mickey Be Good. Was super keen on Mickey Be Good last time out when he was beaten as a very short price favourite here at Goulburn last time out. And the horse that I want to highlight is horse number 10, Art of Terror. Now, this horse raced in one of the feature races at Bathurst during the Gold Crown Carnival and took on horses like Kanina Provlima and Smooth Buzz was in the race. Going to show you this. Now, have a look at it get dragged back and it just drops way off and is way out of contention. Then all of a sudden is able to start picking them off and then goes back to the sprint lane and nearly gave the winner a bit of a scare. In the end, missed the placings. But I think Art of Terror off that race, coming back to this up to 70 race, looks really well placed. Obviously has that back row to overcome, but I think racing extremely well at the moment. So the horse is in form. So I want to take a box Quinella in race 7. I want 3 Carboneer. I want 5, which is Mickey Be Good. And I also want number 10, Art of Terror. 3, 5 and 10 for me in race number 7. And then that brings us to the big one. Got to have a tip in the Goulburn Cup. And this is race number 8. Look, Captain Ravishing, be unbackable odds, and it looks extremely hard to beat. But I think we can find a trifecta in this race. Now, there are a couple of place getters that went around behind Swayze in the Renshaw Cup. Sia Art and Chevron Art. Now, both of those horses are going around in the Goulburn Cup. Chevron Art went around at Menangle last time out, just overdid it over the middle distance or the 2300 and just failed to find the line. They ran over the top of him. He was gone halfway up the straight. Didn't do a bad job in the end to battle on. But the horse that I want to highlight is Sia Art. Now, Sia Art is racing extremely well at the moment. And he, as I mentioned, raced in the Renshaw Cup, did a good job there. But have a look at this effort when he goes around against horses like Swayze and Max Delight. Now, this was the feature race, the free-for-all at Menangle last weekend. And on this occasion, he gets well back in the field. He gets taken to the outside and then really starts to motor. Looking for him, he's in the black with the orange seams, the Morris colours. And he gets to the outside, but he just continues to eat into the margin. Like he's chasing Swayze and Max Delight here. Obviously, Captain Ravishing is in the race on Sunday, and he's a very talented horse, went round in a Miracle Mile. But I really like the way Sia Art is racing at the moment. So I thought best way to go in the Goulburn Cup is a trifecta. I'm going to go with Captain Ravishing to win, horse number 10, but then I'm going to play horse number 5, Chevron Art, and number 8, Sia Art, as the place getters. So I'll take 10 to stand from 5 and 8. So that's my suggested bet in the Goulburn Cup. 8 really good races. There's so much depth, very hard to find the winners. If you're having a bet, good luck. Fingers crossed we've found you a few winners and you go home with a few more dollars in the pocket.